Shalom, this is Gamali out of Great Millstone, Atlanta. Want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the acumen that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. It's a quick lesson. It's going to be entitled, "The Government Wants to Know All Your Business." This is an article on blacklistednews.com. It says, "The right to be let alone when the government wants to know all your business." All right. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it. It says, there was a time when the census was just a head count. That is no longer the case. The ACS, sent to about 3.5 million homes every year, is the byproduct of a government that believes it has the right to know all of your personal business. If you haven't already received an ACS, it's just a matter of time. A far cry from the traditional census, which is limited to ascertaining the number of persons living in each dwelling, their ages and ethnicities, the ownership of the dwelling, and the telephone numbers. The ACS contains some of the most detailed and intrusive questions ever put forth in a census questionnaire. All right, it says at 28 pages, these questions concern matters that the government simply has no business knowing, including questions relating to respondents' bathing habits, home utility costs, fertility, marital history, work commute, mortgage, and health insurance, among other highly personal and private matters. For instance, the ACS asked how many persons live in your home, along with their names and detailed information about them, such as their relationship to you, marital status, race, and their physical, mental, and emotional problems. The survey also asks how many bedrooms and bathrooms you have in your house, along with the fuel used to heat your home, the cost of electricity, and so on and so forth. It says the survey demands to know how many days you were sick last year, how many automobiles you own, and the number of miles driven, whether you have trouble getting up the stairs, and what time you leave for work every morning, along with highly detailed inquiries about your financial affairs. The survey demands that you violate the privacy of others by supplying the names and addresses of your friends, relatives, and employer. All right. The questionnaire also demands that you give other information on the people in your home, such as their education levels, how many years of school were completed, what languages they speak, and when they worked at a job, among other things. All right. Although no reports have surfaced of individuals actually being penalized for refusing to answer the survey, the potential fines can be levied for refusing to participate in the ACS are staggering. For every question not answered, there is a $100 fine, and for every intentionally false response to a question, the fine is $500. Therefore, if a person representing a two-person household refused to fill out any questions or simply answered nonsensically, the total fines could range from upwards of $10,000 to $50,000 for non-compliance. So yeah, I remember when the census went around, and I ain't even gonna tell my business, but it's none of their business, man. That was our take on it, man. It's none of their business to know, the details, the kind of questions that they ask, man. It's none of the government's business, man. But this is just Esau's way of Esau being the so-called white man, if you're new. But this is just his way of keeping track of you American citizens, okay? So he wants to, keep you enslaved, man. you know. So he wants to know, because data is important. Data is a way that he can keep you enslaved and on the bottom, man. You know? Let me see. I want to get, I'll start by getting this. If I can find it. Yeah, but you know, these are clearly our oppressors. Okay? These are clearly our oppressors. And you know, this is what he's up to, man. The scriptures say we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. You know? See if I can find it. No, that ain't it. Anyway, let's start by getting Psalm 64. But you know, and he has fines if you don't comply. See, everything is about compliance with this so-called white man. You know, he wants to, you know, he has a vision that he set forth to go along with his new world order. All right, but in order for him to further enslave you and implicate you, he has to know everything. You know, he has to know information is important in order to attack somebody. In order to know where to attack somebody, you have to know where they at. Okay, you gotta know where they dwell at. Psalm 64:2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right. And this is the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. Because this information is being used, okay, by the elites. Okay. This information is going to the United States, which can be accessed, you know, it can be accessed by the powers that be. Surveillance is a big thing. They call it Big Brother. So Big Brother is always watching. All right. It says, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret the perfect. And that's really who they want. They really want to keep tabs on the elect, mainly because we're the biggest threat to their society. All right. We're the biggest threat to their system. Why are we the biggest threat? Because we're breaking the strongholds, man. You know, we're breaking we're tearing down the lies. Okay, we're exposing the lies. All right, it says, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right, that they may shoot in secret the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. Okay. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? And this is all private, man, you know, because from the forefront, you know, they make it seem like, oh, this is, you know, look, you know, we just want to do this questionnaire. It's not going to harm you. It's, you know, it's good for you. It's whatever. But no, it's not even about that. Verse 6, it says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. So that's a diligent search. Okay, that's what this is. That's what a census is, a diligent search. Okay, they're searching out you American citizens. All right, they're searching out the elect. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Okay. Proverbs 4:16, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. And that's the nature of the devil. Okay, he always has an ulterior motive. Okay, he always has a motive of there's another one, what's that, Sirach 12. He imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. Let's get that. Okay, it says, yeah. Sirach 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. Okay? So yeah, he really wants to imagine, he's really imagining how to throw you into a pit, how to further enslave you. All right? But he talks a good game. Oh, we need you to fill this out. We need you to answer these questions. It's these are harmless questions. You don't gotta the usual spiel. The usual things that they say. The usual things that they say. Oh, it's no big deal. We're just gonna use it. For data purposes and surveys, and it's to better the economy, and whatever reasonings they come with. But we all know it's BS, man. It's a bunch of BS. All right, it's just for further enslavement. It's further oppress the poor. Okay, he wants to. Data is the name of the game. You gotta learn. You gotta learn your enemy. That's a part of just like we gotta learn your opponents, which you people, you're gonna soon realize that the government is really your opponent. Okay? You citizens, the government is really an opponent, an adversary to you. That's what Satan means, adversary. All right, Satan is adversary to the Most High. All right? The so-called white man is adversary. All right? So he's against. But that's what you're going to realize, is that the so-called white man is against you, man. This government is not for you. All right? And you're going to learn the hard way. But this system is crooked. It's always been crooked, and it's never going to be right. All right? So, that was pretty much the point. I just wanted to, touch on those points. You can find this article on blacklistednews.com. It goes more into it, because you can actually avoid it and everything. But yeah, they're just spying out your civil liberties. And, that's all that is, man. Spying out your civil liberties in a nutshell. But yeah, Lord, really, you were edified. I'm going to end up by giving all praises to YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom.